Hi, I want to talk today about something that happens a lot to a lot of people, and that is having to leave your significant other in a town while you go to either college or a job or something like that in another place. First, I want to say that that is really, really tough to do. It doesn't really have a good track record having a long distance relationship, but that doesn't make it impossible. There are just a few factors that I want you guys to remember. One is if somebody goes out of town, that means that it is worth it to them to do whatever it is that they're leaving for. So you have to remember, if you're the person that's staying in the town and the other person is leaving, just remember that it's obviously very valuable whatever they're doing when they leave. So if you're calling them every hour or every 3 hours to check on them, that's going to interfere with them feeling as though they can do whatever it is they're supposed to do in the different town. I know that if you're left behind, so to speak, if you feel as though you're back and you're holding down the fort and somebody else is somewhere else, I know it's easy to let your mind wander and to think, what is the other person doing? Oh, I just want to know. I'm very curious. But it is going to look as though you have a jealousy or a nervous issue with them being away. So we have to respect that whatever they're doing is very, very valuable to them. So my advice is that if you're the person that's having a difficult time, make sure that you journal, write down your thoughts, get them out so they don't just bounce around in your head and you end up calling someone and making a mistake in that way. A lot of times when you call someone and you overcall them, you hang up the phone and you think, wow, maybe I shouldn't have called. Maybe it was a little bit of overdoing it. So you don't want to do that. You want to go ahead and drop it down in your journal or write it down, your frustrations, your worries, your curiosities, and that way you don't make that mistake. The second thing is that you have to make sure that both of your lives are full. That means having your own friends, going out and doing your own thing, making sure that you're getting your goals completed. When we don't have full lives ourselves, we become immersed in somebody else's life and we want to live almost vicariously through them. That's not going to make anybody happy. Remember, confidence and independence is extremely sexy. So the more that you have going on in your life and the other person has going on in their lives, that you guys will be attracted to each other even more. I would suggest Skyping, writing, making phone calls, but make sure that you guys are both on the same page as to when to do it. Maybe once a day, maybe every other day, but you guys come up with some kind of a formula so that each other knows what to expect. Again, I don't think it's impossible. I think it is tougher. It takes more work. And good communication and good friendship is what's going to make it last.